Wounded war hero, held for deportation. After 35 years in U.S., now stateless and forgotten. Jose Barco, a decorated U.S. Army veteran who earned the Purple Heart for combat injuries sustained in Iraq, now finds himself confined in a Texas immigration detention facility, awaiting deportation from the only country he has called home since the age of 4. Barco, 39, who was born in Venezuela to a Cuban political refugee, entered the United States as a young child and later served honorably in the U.S. military. He is married to a U.S. citizen, and although he has a 15-year-old daughter, he has never met her outside of prison walls. Despite his honorable discharge and years of combat service, including surviving traumatic brain injuries and battlefield explosions, Barco was sentenced to prison in 2008 after opening fire during a house party in Colorado Springs, wounding a pregnant teenager. He was initially sentenced to 52 years, later reduced to 40. After serving 15 years, Barco was paroled in January 2025 and immediately detained by immigration authorities. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, attempted to deport him shortly thereafter, but Venezuelan authorities reportedly refused to accept him. Now, Barco remains in legal limbo, virtually stateless, according to Anna Stout, former mayor of Grand Junction, Colorado, who has been supporting the Barco family. Barco's military service began in his teens. He was deployed to Iraq in 2004 and again in 2006, where he suffered multiple blast-related injuries. A former commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Hutchinson, stated in a recent memo that he personally witnessed Barco fill out his U.S. citizenship application, but the paperwork was allegedly lost in military bureaucracy. Barco never received a response and never gained citizenship. Although non-citizens in the military may qualify for expedited naturalization during designated periods of war, their approval depends on full completion of the application process and a record of honorable conduct. Barco's subsequent criminal conviction reportedly blocked him from applying for a green card through his U.S. citizen spouse. According to his wife, Tia Barco, he spent the final 5 years of his sentence in a special rehabilitation program at Colorado State Penitentiary. Upon release, he was immediately taken into ICE custody without a chance to reunite with his family. Barco's case raises difficult questions about how the United States handles immigrant veterans, particularly those with service-connected trauma. Studies by the RAND Corporation reveal that 13 to 20% of Iraq and Afghanistan veterans suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and many struggle with reintegration into civilian life. Barco's regiment, Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 506th Infantry Regiment, was even featured in a PBS documentary for the long-term psychological damage its members endured after combat. The Trump administration's immigration policies, especially in early 2017, focused on removing undocumented immigrants with criminal histories. Yet some legal residents and veterans were also caught in that wave, prompting concern from advocacy groups and veterans organizations. Although Barco is no longer incarcerated for his crime, his past conviction continues to dictate his future. His status remains unresolved, and his military service, marriage, and years of residence have not yet shielded him from potential removal from a country he once swore to defend.